All right, so I am Jody. I am the 2025-2026 president. And I have a son in 4th grade named Samuel. Totes the door. Go ahead, door. Oh, Cassie, go ahead.
I'm just sitting back here.
All right.
I'm Cassie Anderson. I have a daughter in 4th grade, and my husband is Paul, and I'm the treasurer for 25, 26, 26, 27.
There we go. And Thomas.
I'm Thomas. I am the new secretary, still in training,
Yeah.
so
26, 27.
some forgiveness there. And
Secretary-elect.
yes, learning all I can, and then also helping out with silent auction. And then I have a first grader and kindergartner next year, so lots of fun times to be had.
Absolutely.
I'll go next.
Yep.
I'm Jordan. I am current vice president and vice president next year. And I have a 4th grader, time flies, and a 7th grader right now.
Nice.
I'm Don Hackla, and I am the principal at Centennial.
I'm Megan. I am, teacher appreciation chair.
Yep.
I have 2 second graders, a 5th grader, and a 7th grader. And if you're coming to Hamlin next year, I'm the president of the PTO there. So we'd love to have you.
I'm Carly. I am Lancel co-chair, and I have a 3rd grader.
I'm Tobias. I have a 3rd grader. I'm connected to Carly. I am the 2nd term of secretary and incoming president. Lately I've been involved in helping pull off One Book, One School. And if you have a chance before you leave, I would recommend sticking your head into this hallway and checking out the taco truck we helped put together as an anchor for what will be Food Truck Alley. It will be an art display going on for the next couple of weeks.
Very cool.
Minimally an impressively large piece of cardboard that some of the staff did a very excellent job of decorating.
Nice. Shannon?
I'm Tachina. I help with the plant sale. I'm a bingo chair, and I have a 3rd grader, a middle schooler, and a high schooler. And then Ginger will have a 1st grade teacher.
I'm Rachel, and I have a 3rd grader and an incoming kindergartner. And I'm having One Book, One School with Tobias, the plant, and helping with silent auction. And by helping, I mean just giving you my stuff.
I'm Weston. I'm the bottle drop coordinator for Blue Bags, and I'm a 4th grader.
I'm Carolyn. I have 2 3rd graders, and I am going to help out with the state testing snacks coordination.
You are the snack chair.
Okay, snack chair.
I like saying that. It's kind of fun. You can put it on a resume. I am the snack chair. And Paul?
I'm Paul. I'm the Paul that Cassie referred to. I am the popcorn coordinator, and this is my last year being the mascot.
Shoulder injury. He has to retire.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, there's another committee position open. If there are any takers who want to be blue and purple.
If it's after school, I have 2 boys who are just jumping at the chance to be it. So.
And I have to say, one of them was really, really impressive.
He did the worm.
Yeah, he was super duper impressive.
It's very cute.
He was totes adorable too. All right. Approval for the January 2026 meeting minutes.
I knew I forgot something.
I know we had our elections. We talked about small and tall. We talked about readathon. We talked about One Book, One School. We talked a little bit about moving forward in silent auction.
Oh, okay. Joe said January, so we wouldn't.
Did I say January?
Yeah,
Oh.
I was listening, but not thinking. February, there we go.
There we go. We talked about I couldn't see, but we're gonna talk about, yeah, oh, there we go, thank you. We talked about, the artist in residence, which we have fully paid for now, so that's awesome. I still have we support our teachers' signs, if anybody wants them. Although I think we already have a contract agreement.
Yes, the contract is complete, yes.
Yay! You can still support our teachers and have that in your yard. Street updates.
Reading night.
Reading, yeah, which we'll just bypass. The STEAM event, which is upcoming. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Current balances.
And then what we got from Papa's,
Yeah.
unexpected donations for small and tunnel.
Yeah, let's. Old business. So the educational support grants came through. Election and small and tall. And small local readathon. Silent auction. Plant sale. Testing snacks, which we're gonna get to tonight again. Playground equipment, which has all been purchased. And then all of the good things that are happening this month.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
What?
Nope, sorry.
My pen's.
Oh, it doesn't work. So,
Oh, wait, do I have to go here?
a motion to approve.
I'll motion.
Jordan motions. Can I get a second on it?
I'll second.
Paul seconds. All in favor?
I
Anybody opposed? All right, motion passes.
Back to the March agenda.
Back to the March agenda, and our next thing is our principal's report.
Am I supposed to stand up there so you can see me?
If you want to.
Oh, I love
I bet you people
Make you
at
feel
home would
famous.
love that.
Yeah, they would like to actually probably be able to see you.
and you can. be
Hello,
seen.
online viewers. I hope we have.
That one person.
Josie, I
Yeah.
should just send you the link for this as well.
Okay, thank you.
So we do have a new short-term superintendent. They don't call them interim, they have a different name for it, I wasn't sure. Their name's Jody O'Meara, she'll be here for 4 months. And then they are going to have, during that 4 months, they're gonna look for an interim superintendent for the rest of next school year with the intent of doing a better search and find somebody after that. So that is the plan for the superintendent. It has been quite the shakeup. And it's kind of backed some stuff up with some planning for things for next year, like staffing and those things. The contract has gone through, finalized, and we have made the changes that we need to be in compliance for that.
Nice.
Yes,
She could become interim, right?
she could become the interim,
Okay.
yes. And she was a superintendent before at Mapleton and has been subbing in a bit of,
Years or something.
yeah. Well, yeah, she's retired, and so she comes in, like, when principals have been out in Eugene, Springfield, or Bethel, they'll have her plug in and be the principal for 3 weeks, because if someone goes on maternity leave, she's coming and covered for quite a few people. So she's pretty well known in the area. Seemed real nice. It was a nice cordial meeting, but first time, yeah, it's always fun. She's planning to get around to go visit all the schools, and so I'm looking forward to seeing what that vision is and what she's gonna do in that 4 months. And at the school, let's see, we've got, finished with all of our artists in residence. Kids, for the most part, absolutely loved it. It was excellent. And communications came down and took a look at some of the 5th grade stuff where they're doing some painting. So they could possibly post it. If they do, I'll let you know about that. Teachers got PD on Friday about the next generation standards for engineering and science and how they're interrelated. And that was what the section 22 complaint was about. That was said it was fine, but it's still, teachers still trying to figure out how to get that all to fit together, all those different pieces. And so they had time on Friday to do a little bit of planning. Any questions for me? We got spring break coming up soon.
I bet everybody's really excited for that.
No, terrified for it. Because then state testing comes and that's just the grind
Yeah.
sometimes. So,
I have a question.
yeah.
The budget deficit for next school year, do you have any idea how that's gonna impact us here?
No, I don't right now because that's part of the thing is the superintendent makes the final say on the budget.
Mm-hmm.
And so right now they're saying, I've heard $10 million deficit. And so the superintendent say, okay, here's how we're gonna trim and cut that. I know a lot of districts in the past, I haven't been in Springfield long enough to know, but they'll do some furlough days, which takes a big, that was quite a bit of money. It was like $1 million to cut one day. And it just affects, like if you had a snow day, then they would take that. So there can be some creative things they can do there. They can, right now we're on a budget freeze. Ordering supplies is a little bit longer, I'll say it that way. A few more things, steps to make sure it's supports the academics.
Is that gonna impact anything for the spring with the budget freeze? I just know that we're dealing with some of that stuff at the middle school level, so.
No, because I mean, most of the stuff we're trying to get is pretty academically oriented,
Okay.
so it shouldn't be a problem. And so that works pretty good. Then we also have some of that job fund money that's there that I can use. The PTO help support, which works out great. So that gives me another idea. They are trying to figure out some easier ways to do it, because I know there's also a number of people have some grant money and being able to use that in an efficient way, the way they change it is different. So that's, I mean, like, for here at our school, who was Ms. Raybo has a grant, and she was an order all at Amazon. Amazon was a little bit cheaper, it was a little faster, we're not using Amazon, we have to use POs, so now she's finding other locations that are maybe a little bit more. So just, takes a little more time to work this out, for the most part. That's what we're going through. Yeah.
You said Joey's coming around, or the superintendent's gonna Jody, yeah.
Yeah.
The superintendent's gonna come around and visit the different schools. Are those gonna be like meetings that parents are invited to?
No, I think she just wants to know. I've been trying to find out. I know that when she interviewed, she had a whole plan of how to welcome and help support the district. No one ever got to see that plan, so I don't know what it is. But I know she does want to get out to the schools and get to see the principals. If there's something you guys want me to share, or something you're looking for, let me know. I mean, I think I've been very clear. I feel like teachers want to be heard and have say what's going on. Kind of feel like they get stuff told to them and get new things out of their plate, not much say. And then that frustration, they also want to work with their grade level in the buildings, because you guys say, oh, what are you doing in second grade? Maybe that's over there, what's really working well? And then they have some of that team collaboration time across the district. And they used to have that in the past. But they're going to see what works, and hopefully you'll all want to listen. Anything else?
One question?
Mr. Paxton?
Yeah.
You never responded to my email. Are you willing to tamp on the roof?
Yes, well, the kids really want to try to duct tape, but I don't see how that would work.
That would be really, really extremely difficult.
I
That would
know
be
that
hard.
Ms. Williams, she was out here
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
her about weight, yeah,
And
yeah,
that would cost us probably next year's budget and nothing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then they said they wanted to duct tape Callie there too, so I thought,
Pie in the face.
that's, I could do that, yeah. No, Callie didn't do it, yeah, no, she did it. Yeah, there was something where
It was like,
it's for something,
We're
yeah.
doing tattoos of principal at Amazon.
Listen, we're not middle school here. This is elementary.
We're not doing the face. We're not doing the face.
We may not let you come to any more meetings. No, I'm open to whatever. Just because, kids like it, and
Yeah. They
I know.
and it's just a big motivator. It's kind of like if you as a school do not get your minutes,
Yep.
you didn't get to see this.
And we'll start pumping that up. The one thing we were saying, am I staying the whole weekend? up there?
We were thinking of the spring break. Because it's right there at that spring break. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So I was thinking it might work better like a school day where I can say goodbye to him from the roof. Of course, sleep up the whole night. I've got a wonderful tent. Sleep
We can
in.
have like a trailer cam on the whole night. You can like tune in.
Another
I'm really not gonna be invited back.
And the dogs are right. But then I can greet the students as I get back and do my jam and stuff. That would be kind of fun for them.
It would be fun for us.
So I think instead of the weekend, do it during a school day.
So to make it easy on you, which I am loath to do,
Yeah.
I don't want to make anything easy. We could probably do it after the little party, which is on the 18th,
Okay.
and then on the 19th, which is the final day of spring break,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you could come down after that.
Okay. Yeah. No, that sounds good to me.
Okay.
I'd go up there for goodbye to them after the little party.
You can bring down all the balls.
I go up there pretty regularly. They go pretty quick. The kids are doing a better job of keeping track of the equipment, so that's good. All right, anything else? All righty.
Alright. We didn't know what that was.
Really good at awkward.
Yeah. Report. Okay. Thank you, Liz. Thank you.
Okay. So, we spent some money, not a lot of money, but we spent some. Small and tall, we had, that was the remainder of it, this was the artist in resident with this 2,800 number. And then this was our random ZEPI donation, so that was looking pretty good.
It was a contribution from small and top.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we got 55, we can go with that. But, yeah, we got just random general, I mean, we didn't ask for donations for small and tall, but somebody just, a couple of people just donated. Yeah. Which is great, because I spent all the budget.
But it was a good dance.
It was a good dance. And we finally got a good,
It's a good idea to ask for donations and stuff like that. I don't have to be residents. Some people might be like, wow, I can't help, but I can pay down some money to help with stuff.
Zeffy is a great way to do that. If you want to ticket events all the time, it's a great thing because they can, literally when they get their tickets, they can do a voluntary donation if they choose to. So that $45 actually bought all of the decorations at small and top.
But I get it, if I'm, like, if I signed up my parents to bring the kids instead of me, you have like a QR code up there, and they would be like, oh, Dad, they did such a good job putting this on, and then they would choose to do it there, because they're not a part of, like, any of other stuff, so maybe it would be worth it to have some places just around there where they could donate at that time. Because there's parents that are sitting around, you know, on the side of the gym,
Yeah.
and then maybe they might want to do it then.
And we do it for the, like the taco, one book and school wrap, but like just have a thing, like, hey, I wanna help, you know, contribute, you know, if you can or not, maybe there'd be nothing, but just take some work.
And Lane Arts canceled, what else do we have? Oh, I spent a bunch of money on Amazon. Yep, Jody's spent money on Amazon. I did. Okay. And then that's Don's current budget. Yeah, what he has.
And, yep, our working budget right now is 18,900. So, and we still have the 2 CDs that have made $50 so far. Probably more by now.
So then total overall 43,000.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions about the treasurer's report? Okay. All right, so moving right along, old business, small and tall. What went really well, what could be done better? All that jazz.
We did a popcorn snafu, so it's just me and Paul. We realized he sent his message to not the popcorn team. So,
Okay.
we
how you kind of do it. But it's over at the hall. Yeah. It's, yeah, there's a little
Popcorn, you know, was one kid that was sad, but they didn't get more popcorn, but it was more popcorn,
Oh, okay. So they kind of got that. Okay.
I thought that was great.
I would raise the number of people allowed to attend. I feel
From
like,
200?
yeah, I think we'd have, because I think a lot of it's adults. And tickets for, and then they're all sitting around and they're like, a bunch of little things.
And everyone is sick in February, like, they're like sick, they're not thinking about giving their ticket backs. They're like, kid is throwing up, has a fever, and like, it's just, I think, factoring that at the end of February.
It did not seem to be crowded anywhere
No.
in particular this year. It seemed like we were really crowded the year before in the cafeteria. But I think we fixed that bottleneck.
Do you know how many people did attend?
How many people, I can look at the study list and find out. It was about 75%.
Attended.
Yeah, it was actually, it was pretty good.
It was good, and there's a lot of more long, more kids in here.
Yeah, I think having the tables and chairs set up in the gym this year, we've never had tables and chairs set up in the gym before. Helped out.
Yeah.
But I may have also discouraged parents from doing it. And
I was surprised there's pizza, I didn't know there was gonna be pizza. Oh, okay.
It was a surprise to us too.
That was nice though.
Yeah,
Nice.
And they wouldn't let me take them, so.
yeah, so that, the person who was supposed to be there with the hot dogs, their house burned down 2 days ago.
Yeah. We
So-
had a lot of emergencies that week.
Yeah, so, they couldn't make it, so Miss Maddie's mother, who is just a rock star, went to Costco and bought those pizzas and donated them.
I bought all the cookies, so.
What?
I bought all the cookies.
Yeah, yeah, so, and then they had the cookies and stuff, so it actually worked out really, really well. And they said they did not have a lot of leftover pizza, so that's phenomenal.
Excellent. That's the way it should be.
That was phenomenal, that was really, really cool.
It might even be worth doing, continually moving forward, even as a fundraiser for the PTO. If someone was willing to, you know, even if we just did the $5 hot and ready from Little Caesars or something, I feel like that's a pretty easy way for us to.
I think she said you got it from Costco, there's 16 slices, and they're $10.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I would caution you about is please make sure who is ever at that serving station has a food handler's license.
Yeah.
Fair.
We want to not get sued.
That's always preferable.
Yeah.
It's always preferable. To not be sued. But yes, please have a food handler's license before handling other people's food. They're only $10, so.
One thing just related to the raising capacity comment, we had some discussion the other day about, once it's sold out, the only way to get it in was to volunteer. And so it was pretty well staffed with volunteers.
Oh, it was fantastic.
So,
This is the one year we had absolutely no problems. I mean, we were set up so far in advance. I mean, it was
And the
super duper
cleanup was
nice.
crazy fast, like I was tired going, shoot, now we gotta do this, and I looked around and there was 5 other parents doing stuff, and I just went, I'll get out of your way. This is great.
So that's one good thing, just, And it does introduce people, to the PTO in a different way. I got a lot of positive people saying, we're going to do this event, and I'm like, sweet, please let somebody know you're doing that event. We're all about it. All right, so, moving right along to continuing business, testing snacks. Hey, Donna, when's testing?
After spring break,
All right, after spring break.
the
first couple weeks in April, or
a Mhm. little
more?
I'll give you dates. I would pull up what some of them have on the computer, but it's dead.
Oh, that's a problem.
Aren't we doing
Yeah.
plant sale at first week?
Uh,
The planting activity the first week of April?
I'm not sure when you guys want to do that.
I thought it was April like
Yes.
7th or something?
I was hoping to ask you tonight, I was hoping to do,
Is it is testing that early in April or is
April
it?
6th or
Yeah.
7th.
Yeah.
No, we'd be fine.
Okay.
And we can work around that schedule easy enough.
Okay.
Okay, great.
They try to test for no more than 45 minutes a day.
Okay.
And just for those of you viewing at home, PTO does provide all of the testing snacks for 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders who are testing for spring, achievement, growth, all that kind of stuff. And Carolyn, you've got a good list, right?
Yes, I have a list from last year, and I ran into Kylie at the dentist, my kid's dentist. And so I chatted with her a little bit about it, and I'm gonna touch base with her just to make sure I have the most comprehensive list I can. And then I know the budget's 800, right? Is that right, for the testing snacks? I think it was last year.
And I guess Mr. Sandoval went and got he's already done his testing?
He does ELPA testing.
What?
He does ELPA testing.
So he went and got his and was reimbursed.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of the same.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I can talk with you, Cassie, on how I go about, purchasing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Figured I'd look it up real quick since it's here.
Either that or just let me know and we'll.
Okay, yeah, I'm hoping to start purchasing before spring break. That's, cause I know
Yeah.
we stored everything in the,
Room one.
room one, yeah, we purchased it, like, I felt like a week or 2 or more ahead of time, and just stored it in there.
Did you use the laundry baskets for the
Yes.
class and stuff like
Yes.
that? Let me know before you store it because we do not have, we need to clean out the big closet.
Okay,
That is actually Julie's, and move everything to the two smaller cabinets.
okay.
So I wanna make sure that it's secured safely. Yeah, and then, Eileen did send me the links for the gum, so I can wear the gum if you want me to.
Oh, okay,
I can wear the gum. I know we need lots of gum.
yeah. It
That's
was
all
a lot.
we need a lot of gum.
Yeah, okay.
We need lots and lots of gum. Hopefully it doesn't end up in anybody's hair. That would be- Please don't put it in my son's hair. Oh my goodness. It is wild. He's going for the Dante Moore look. He's almost done. So playground equipment was ordered. We also provide a grant for, is it $100 per classroom, $200 per grade level?
150.
Per grade level.
Yeah.
We give them about $600
Yeah.
in total, to restock the playground equipment. So we got the list for that in February, and it has been ordered. And everything except for the hula hoops are here, which will be here next Monday. Yay, hula hoops. All right. Readathon, Cassie.
Yes. I see I have bullet points. So we have most prizes in hand. I'm gonna reach out to, we've had confirmation of every prize though. I just need to reach out to the Children's Museum because sometimes they deliver them, otherwise I need to pick them up. And then Menchie's also, they just want me to pick a day to go pick them up. But we have Papa's, we have Get Air and Mod. Am I remembering that right?
I've got to go get the Get Air because we have to pick them up in person. I got the Mod, and the Drifters, we're gonna have to figure out how that's gonna work because they have gone to a fully automated ticketing system for the next year. So they are still going to provide a ticket because all children under the age of 12 get in free.
Yeah.
So they will get a parent ticket or two for their parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've got to figure out how exactly that is going to work since they don't do paper ticketing.
code?
So we are probably going to do a QR code that we'll put in the envelopes for parents to redeem.
Or like a promo code? Did you do like a promo code? We type that promo
Something like that. They've got a new GM who is a very nice gentleman at the Drifters. So my old contact is gone. My new contact is really nice. His name is Jacob. But we're trying to figure out how we're going to make that happen. But they are fully on board to get us those tickets.
Yes, so, like we said, we have everything confirmed, just need to get them in hand, but we have some time. Well, some time, not a lot of time. So our purpose, this is our biggest fundraiser. And so it's also overlapping with One Book, One School. So I might tag Tobias in for a second here, because our start dates are the same. But most of the blurbs that I wrote for Miss Deb to send out are also taco truck related, to try to incorporate the two. But the fundraising bit is really the purpose of readathon. Like, we want the kids to read, but it's the fundraising. This is how we do the free t-shirts. This is how we do the artist in resident. If we don't have this fundraiser, we don't get those things. It's kind of the bottom line there. Progress-wise, I didn't check Zeffie today.
I did.
You did? How does it look? I'm scared to say that, but how does it look?
Right now, Zeffie is looking at about 500, halfway through. So, we'll see.
What is that? How does that compare to previous years?
It's about 50% of what we would normally make by this point. So we would expect to have by Tuesday, next Tuesday, we would expect to have 3,000 to 4,000 in Zeffie. Donations. And then after that, we would be looking at checks and stuff like that. Zeffie continues to grow every single year as it becomes an easier way to donate.
Grab those faraway family members.
Exactly. I have seen some really cool posts from Caroline, and who else did I see? Posted on Facebook about readathon and the ability to donate. And it was awesome.
Aww.
Thank you. Got a couple? Yeah.
Same ring.
Yeah.
One should be exactly alright.
Good. Good. So, yeah, sometimes we gotta go far away for that. But we're seeing.
Okay, we have the glow party, and that's the 18th, if I remember right.
It is the 18th of March.
Okay, 18th of March. We need to set up a sign-up genius still.
No.
Sign-up
No, we
Genius is live.
Oh, we
Yeah.
have one.
Yeah, it's actually, hi people at home. This is the Sign Up Genius QR code. I'm gonna try to hold it steady.
Count to 5.
Count to 5. This is how you sign up for Glow Party.
The closer you can get to the camera, the better. It's already struggling with the screen.
Is that ready? All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to make adjustments. That is perfect. If you back up just a little bit,
Can you
For
say
the
that
viewing
again?
office.
just back up a little bit,
Okay.
and come closer to me. There, right there. You're good.
Diana's on.
Perfect. Yeah, you're good.
All right. So this is the QR code to get to the Glow Party. To volunteer, you do need to be here at 1:30 p.m. So we can set up quickly. The Glow Party is usually 2 o'clock to about 2:40. Is that right, Dawn?
Yep, it starts at what time?
2 to 2:40, somewhere around there.
Well, yes.
Yes.
It's typically about 40 minutes, yeah.
Yep.
We usually start around 2 o'clock, and that way we can get people back to classes.
Yep. Before they have to get on the bus. So that is the Glow Party. We will be doing QR codes because it's really easy to generate QR codes.
Yes.
For volunteering in the future, but this is the only two I got today. And
Bookmark contest, that's what this is. Me and Maddie have been talking, and so I was organizing them, but tomorrow I'm hanging them up, and then they will be voting on them by class, on Thursday and Friday, and then we'll have a winner. I'll help Maddie tally up on Friday, and we'll find out which one won, and this is one of the prizes for returning your envelope. So, but yeah, I'm really happy with how many are already turned in.
I think we're going to the library.
Yeah, it's all being done in library time because we didn't have
Family reading night, so this was our pivot adjustment for that. And Maddie was very gracious and has been really helpful to me. And when I reached out, she reached back right real quick. So, yeah, so now we can transition over to Rachel and Tobias.
Cool, yeah. One Book, One School coincided with the kickoff of readathon. In some ways it seemed fitting that we asked people to read and we gave them a book. So that seemed nice. So far, all the staff I've talked to have been supportive and interested, engaged. We have at least 2 school-wide engagement opportunities for children right now. One is all the classrooms got just a packet of trivia questions as well as some taco bucks. And so the taco bucks are used to encourage sort of engagement with material. Teachers give them out at their discretion. And we're running a raffle in the office by grade level. The big prize for each grade level is Alhambra Express gave us some gift certificates. So get a taco buck, win a taco.
Yes.
We have a few other trinkets and things, taco themed raffle prizes for that. I did hear a rumor that teachers are asking their classrooms trivia questions. A little bird and some eavesdropping on behalf. And then the other thing is we have the food truck alley. So every kid either got or will get a like a legal sized template of a food truck, as well as a cardstock menu, a quarter sheet menu. And the idea is, Ashley Drago from 3rd grade put together a slideshow of food trucks of all sorts from around the world to inspire the classrooms. And so it's kind of a creative art thing, thinking about food, and then also with the menus in there, we're tying a little bit of the sort of financial literacy part of the book that way. So, and those things will all go on display in Food Truck Alley before the end of next week, so that we can all check it out at the wrap party. So that's what I know. There is a website. It's just CESPTO / One Book One School. There's some resources there, some information about the book. There's a intro to the book by the author, and then there's links to the daily readings that have been recorded by teachers and staff.
So is that just part of our website? You just go to CES PTO and then just click the link and I'll take you right there?
Yeah, it's in the top banner on the website. It says One Book One School. You click there, and it takes you there, and then all of the videos of teachers are all linked at the bottom in one place, so you can always get it there. I did throw a readathon donation button on there too, just in case people feel inspired when they're
When they're reading, when they're looking
So
at it. Yeah, it's online.
so.
Love that.
So at the top, it's the One Book One School.
So, it's at the top?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, Patsy.
That's okay.
And so we put that out in our newsletter, and Deb has been sending that out with the seesaw messages.
Read us on up there as well.
So any home viewers, this is CES PTO. This is our website. You can see our upcoming events. You've got the link to donate to Readathon. Quick links. So this will actually take you to the district's website. So if you want to know what is for lunch on any given day, you can click that link. Meeting resources, teacher resources, and then how to donate to PTO.
The meeting resources is where we keep the meeting minutes for these meetings, as well as my budget. The monthly budgets are sitting right there.
The teacher's resource gives the link to the reimbursement. Each staff gets a $150 reimbursement. They turn in the receipts, and PTO gives them their money. It also has the grant link too, when you're looking at grants for enrichment, the educational enrichment grants.
We have all those things there. And then
They're
the general
all there.
donation.
Yep.
Yeah, our One Book One School page. We can donate to Readathon. You gave me a button, thank you. I love it. But yeah, we have the introductions and then all the different resources as well as the embedded videos. So that's awesome.
Yeah, that's why we're kind of doing it by chapter instead of by night. So there's a lot of things.
Oh.
Actually, you volunteered to fill in for Thomas as well.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I see.
Mr. Hatt, this is quite dark looking.
Yeah, that is not a live link at the moment.
All right, yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
And wait a minute, that one is the 5th? So that's like Thursday, Thursday, right?
Thursday
Yeah,
is the
it's
correct
only-
day.
it's only
Remember when I told
Tuesday.
you, wow, today's Tuesday? That's
Yeah.
why.
Um,
And then we have nobody on the ninth at the moment still.
yeah. Worst case scenario, that might get picked up by a PTO member.
That's true. We might ask Paul with his theater voice to read to
Oh,
us.
there you go.
I think Tony also volunteered to read for that, which might not be too bad because she's in the school all the time, they recognize her.
People would know her.
Yeah, people would know her, so she would probably do it.
I did get an email from Deb today saying that Mr. Sandoval, there was an extra family that was looking for a Spanish copy, and I happen to have a personal one, so I could go over it for them. So I'll be sure to go with PTO for my personal Spanish copy.
Okay.
What's that?
The sign.
Yeah, so the big thing that we need help with, want help with going forward is the party, which is gonna be fun. So you're gonna wanna be there. And there is a sign of genius for the various things, but it's gonna be Friday the 13th from 6:30 to 8. We have the space starting at 6. As per Facilitron, I assume there's other things going on until 6, so we'll be looking for people to jam on setup pretty quick there.
So if you check with Kids Club, so Kids Club has the gym until 6.
Okay.
But if you go and talk to them in a very nice, gentle voice, then they will usually even help you set up,
Oh, cool.
especially about 5:30. So if you're there about 5:30, they're really good about,
Perfect.
clearing out space for you.
So we're gonna have, I just reserved like everything I could at Facilitron, so we have the cafeteria, the gym, the parking lot, so there's gonna be a taco truck, parked up front, selling tacos and related food items to any and everyone that's interested. That taco truck is also going to cater free tacos for kids, that will be served in the cafeteria. So in the cafeteria, we're gonna do food, we're gonna do some volunteers for that. We're gonna do some games in there. And then the library, it's gonna be a reading nook, teacher run reading nook, as sort of in lieu of family reading night. We're kind of looping that part of it into the wrap party. And then there'll be some sort of just quiet crafts, coloring, construction papers, whatever it is, in the library. The food truck alley will be open for guests, I suppose. We're also, one of the things from family reading night we're gonna try and bring into the wrap party was inviting a couple of community groups, like the library, for example, to come and just since they won't be here for family reading night, they come and people sign up for library cards and everything. And then we had the idea, we remembered last year that several children had really enjoyed the obstacle course in the gym.
I'm so glad that felt like such a disaster.
And so we're like, what do we do for the kids that just need to run around after they eat tacos? And we decided that since some characters in the book are soccer players, that we would have a indoor soccer game going in the gym. So.
We have different soccer balls, right?
Pardon me?
We have different soccer balls?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
We'll just do one ball.
Yeah, I know, but you're gonna have quite an age range.
Yeah, you'll want something that a 5-year-old can get hit with and not leave.
If you think real hard of it, you can come up with an obstacle course based on things in the book. They can wrap themselves in something and make themselves a taco,
Soccer.
and then have to get out of it really fast.
Dribble around cones.
Soccer practice. That would be soccer practice, not the soccer scrimmage.
That sounds like a volunteer job.
Yeah.
We have another
Cassie.
There we go. Another opportunity. There you go.
Anyway, that's kind of the main list of things we have going. But yeah, obviously we could use a hand with any and all of that. If you help a lot, we might be able to find free copy for you.
Oh, and the other thing is he ordered tortillas from the Tenta, because in the book they talk about the butter on the fresh tortillas, so they'll be fresh warm tortillas from the tortilla area.
Butter tortillas for dessert.
Fresh.
Yeah, that's what I know. So,
Okay. Family game night. We need a chairperson to chair that committee. This is a really kind of, it's a cool low-key event. It basically comes down to being here, making sure that the water pitcher is out, that we get the games out of storage. You can, you do have a budget, you can buy new games. You can arrange the games in age groups or buy card games, whatever you want to do.
And in previous years, people brought their own games. It really turned out to be just a lot of people who came who liked to play games and just brought a game they wanted to play. A lot of families just came and said, we like to play this game, and they just came and played around other people. And then that's all they did, and then they got up and left. And so it's very, there is not a lot of work to do for this,
No, it's not.
for this particular activity.
And some of my favorite things that happened was like, I think your daughter and my daughter and one of their other friends, they all just started playing game together. So I'm hosting a breaking ice tournament amongst these third graders. So, but random things can happen. It's really low key, like you said.
Depending on whether you can put tables out in the courtyard, or, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had last year we got the big Tetris game and put that in the gym.
So we do have the big Tetris game, and we now have the big Connect 4 game.
Yes.
If somebody wanted to go find a big Yahtzee game,
They have those at Costco.
they do have those at Costco right now. Then oh, was it Plinko or?
They had Kirkland.
Did they?
Six.
Yeah, so, and we haven't branched out into the gym previously, but it's always an idea, for those kids that are a little bit more active.
Yes. So, any takers for a committee chair right now? I'm seeing heads shaking, so.
I was just, we have my great grandma's birthday's 90, or she'll be 90 on that day. So
Oh, okay, you're not gonna be here, okay, got
That's a
it.
big birthday.
I don't mind running that one if we need to. That's a really fun one. So, but I want to give that opportunity to someone else if they want to get their feet wet.
We can put it out on Facebook as well.
Okay.
Silent auction. Jordan, Thomas, how's it going?
Good. The emailer is successfully up and running. I have sent 57 emails currently.
Okay.
The issue that we're running into is a lot of businesses no longer include a lot of easy findable emails on their Google pages, and so I had to do a little bit of extra work just to kind of make it also like go to their websites if it's listed and look for contact info from the websites. So it's working, not as ideal as I would have liked, but they're being sent off. I have the template that you sent out being attached to it, along with like a basic blurb included in the email saying, hey, here it is. It links to the Facebook for the CES PTO. The additional, the previous year's contacts got sent to me. I should add them to the list so they can reach back out to. There are a few. Even if like I wasn't able to pull an email for the website, I still pulled like the phone number and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna try and go through and add what I can, and if I can't add an email to let it do it with the auto sender, then I'm just gonna call them. So that's the current plan.
In addition to that, I'm going to walk the Centennial Plaza businesses and do an in-person there since they're so close to us.
Yeah.
And we already have a couple of donations that Cassie brought our way from, what's the aromatherapy massage
Oh,
business?
that's my aromatherapy massage therapist.
Excellent.
Dia Couture. I just asked her, and she's like, I love doing silent auctions, and so she's donating a hour-long massage
Yeah.
and aromatherapy.
And then Mystical Mayhem also gave us a game gift basket.
He likes putting gift baskets together for kids this age.
I did also get the Get Butter website
Yes.
up, So,
I saw that.
Yep, so that section is up as soon as we do have things to start adding to it and everything like that.
So once I get a logo from Kirk from Mystical Mayhem, he just
Cool.
wants us to make
Include that, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, luckily all that stuff from last year is very accessible, so, we can do the letter that we did last year that kind of showed all the sponsors. I know you have some stuff too.
Yeah, it would just drop it off.
Yeah, honestly, if I,
I'll test it.
cool, yeah. I'm gonna grab the CD on the leads and sort of do all the legwork up to this point.
Funny is, contacted OSU and they gave like $1,000 for the merge.
Nice.
But I can't, we were laughing, me and my husband, because I also can't picture this population, so
You never
We'll
know.
keep some of it, and then we'll be back.
You never know. There's dozens of us.
You're positively one of us. Perfect. And that's like for the whole bullet point of what do you need. The biggest thing from here is if you have any personal contacts, even if you just send me emails, that's like the base that I need. But anything more than that info-wise on the business, I can add to the auto emailer and they can send it off. Or if you give me a contact info, I can contact them. Like you guys don't have to worry about it. So I have the whole pitch ready to go. And I have those letters if you want to view that letter or give that out to anybody that you know.
And you are now in Board Drive.
Yes, yes, yeah.
So
I heard it
if
set up.
you have an idea or you want a letter, all you've got to do is email contact
Yes.
at CES PTO. Thomas can get into our email as the incoming secretary, so he can give you whatever you need. Just put it in the subject line, silent option, please.
Yes, that helps us track it, because we don't file things away from our email, we keep them where we can find them later. But it is a giant mess.
In terms of
Yeah, I've seen more filing systems than ours. Yeah.
In terms of volunteers, I think it would be helpful for us to just have a list of people who are willing to do pickup and delivery.
It's Tashina and Carolyn, who are your runners, they've signed up previously, I think I sent it.
Paul has done this.
I'll have to grab the roster.
Yeah.
But it never hurts to have more people who are willing, just in case there's some far-flung place that somebody's supposed to. So anyone is interested in signing up for that part. I think we're gonna handle the back end stuff, and I think the thing we haven't talked about yet, that we're gonna have to decide is whether to do what we did last year and preview things at the family game night. Because Michelle's feedback was that while that was a nice thing to do, it wasn't clear whether the work that went into it actually paid off in increasing the amount of donations. So I think we'll talk about whether or not we incorporate that into family game night, or if it just becomes like good advertising about when the silent auction is going to happen, and then making sure that we get it all out to Deb and everybody who needs to know.
So I think if you did the QR codes and just had those on the wall like we did, that's low key, but
Yeah.
there was a lot of hype in the hallway that day, because I was stuck out in the hallway on game night last year. And we had fun all competing with each other for that 30 minutes.
I did talk to Michelle a lot. But one of the things that she said is to just do a QR code, and if you go to family game night, then you can start your bidding early.
Mhm.
It's early access to the website
Yeah.
if you're at family game night, and then you're just doing one QR code.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it even easier.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. And then you can start your bidding then.
It did add a little bit of hype.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That's it.
All right.
Okay, I'd say
Let's update.
Well, we are soliciting donations from various places, the blueberry people again, and then I have been working with the 2 growers that have grown for us in the past, and gardening is so interesting, every year is different, like one place, Little Wings, who's grown a bunch of stuff for us, had some of the seeds, but not all, so adaptive seeds, who were the other stuff, is going to mail seeds to them, so hopefully, that all works out great. And then I was hoping that we could plant with the kids on April 6th and 7th. So if you want to let me know, and I can send you an email, if that is better, just let me know if those dates will work. And we're hoping to do 2 things per grade. Last year we just did one. I think the consensus last year was like people really liked what the kids grew, wanted to grow things that the kids grew, there was room in the courtyard. I think we would just need a couple more tables if that would be possible, like plastic tables, but otherwise, I think that was, pretty fun. And now we did it once, I think we could do a bit more. So I think I can put together, or we can put together a simultaneous when people were helping plan with the kids. And then, because we did that, it was like pretty, I think we had like 20 or 30 minutes. And so that was kind of like an all-day thing, having different slots for the kids to come, and then people to help us set up, which is like kind of a big push, but just for a short period of time. If anyone knows any growers or has, house plants or cuttings or things like that you're like, oh, this year I'm dividing this thing, we definitely will always take those kind of donations or that sort of stuff. What am I missing, Rachel?
I think that's it. We've met pretty regularly. We have a plan. We're going to meet and clean up some of the pots and get that prepped and ready.
Yeah, we might have to buy a few more domes and pots and stuff, but we have a budget for that. And, Tashina got the donation. Okay, you got it.
For dirt or is it a gift card or whatever, but we're gonna buy dirt with it. Whatever else. We need to figure, we're gonna do what we're doing for the kids planting.
Yeah. I mean, even if we had to buy some 6-packs of those flowers, maybe we could find some of that.
For the planting station, I have to say.
For the planting, for the like, because it's Mother's Day, it's like plant for someone. And sort of thing, but then we have, some extra seeds, and various things that kids can take home and plant. And then actually you should go through I think we still have like stacks of those coloring sheets from OSU, so Madison's gonna come with books in. So, yeah.
I know the one year we were a little red.
They sold. They have new owners, so we were asking, but they're like, I don't know, how they're gonna feel past branding or nursery. But they used to donate. Do you have any nursery contacts? But otherwise, I think it's kind of getting to be plug and play-ish at this point.
Yes.
And who is the staff liaison?
I think Miss Donaldson said she could help, and I also need to talk to Miss Thomas. I think she said she'll help, because her classroom kind of goes into the courtyard. So last year she was really helpful at like taking the domes on and off and just kind of making sure that. And then last year, Mrs. Ward would let us in on the weekends to water on the weekends. If it's sunny day, and they're in like such little things, they often need at least one to the water.
All right.
New business.
New business. So this we haven't discussed since November. In April, I know it seems like really far ahead, but we only have one meeting between then and now, so mark your calendars for donuts and drop-off. Wasn't it? You have anything? You're gonna have donuts and
We're gonna have donuts, we're gonna collect some cans.
we're gonna have some cans, we're gonna have some donuts.
So,
Yeah, that will, and we're due at 9 a.m. Is that right?
yes.
9 a.m. to 11.
Yep, 9 to 11, and then we'll have a bulk moment for drop off at noon. So, because we have any last minute donations like last time.
Yeah.
And put it together.
Can you bring your cans to Ding?
You can. Yeah, you can. We have every single bottle drive that we've had for like the last 2 years. we just keep on getting better and better and more and more. So if you do have a blue bag, that is also our week where we get 20% extra. Because it is Earth Day. So if you can hold on to them in your garage for that week, that's awesome. Because it gives us an extra 20% on the donation.
Shoot it out of the can.
Half my garage is just like blue bags.
Oh, really?
It's not that. It feels like they're coming on.
Yeah. I saved them all for those weeks. So I think I have like 5 or 6 right now in my garage. I'm hoping to get like 89 by the time we do it.
I don't do it intentionally, it's just pure laziness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just let it stockpile.
No, not for me, I want that 20%.
Concert coming up.
So the concerts are coming up, sorry, we're gaming people out here. So the concerts are coming up, we don't have dates on there. The first one is coming up actually the 3rd and 4th grade, which,
The 11th, if I remember.
Yeah, next Wednesday.
and that's 3rd and 4th grade combined?
It is 3rd first, followed by 4th.
Not on the same day.
No, same day.
Same day, she's doing one and then the other group.
So, in my mind, so yeah, it starts at 6 with the 3rd graders. They're gonna perform for about half an hour. Then the 4th graders are gonna go at 7
Correct.
and also perform for about half an hour. So, I'm gonna assign meetings for this, and in my mind, I was thinking 3rd grade parents could help with the setup, and 4th grade parents could help with the breakdown.
Did you say the third first?
3rd and 4th
Oh,
is
fourth. Oh, I was
next
like,
Wednesday. And then 5th and orchestra is the April 22nd. Anyway, and flyers went today. At least on my house. Anyway, and then the 1st and 2nd is not until June. So that's why it's on. Just bring it up. But 3rd grade is the first class to perform. My kids in 3rd grade. I have before done the stage. So I'd be happy to do that on Wednesday. Depending on who has on the stage, wants to learn how to do the stage, that could be a time to plug in there.
So it's set up once, we leave it for the rest of it, and then tear it down again, right?
Yeah, so 4th grade, ideally 4th grade parents will help take it down that night.
Oh, so it is taken down every single night.
Right.
Yeah, because there's like months between them.
Oh.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
March 11th, and the next one's April.
I misunderstood.
Yeah,
So
so,
they set it up that night and then take it down. that
Yeah,
night. So,
okay,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
So
There's a lot of evening events with basketball or,
yeah.
I don't know what, we have other stuff going on right now.
they
Done.
bring in risers all the way around the stage, and then the stage sets in the middle.
Okay.
And the sound system
I'm just gonna look.
It's awesome.
has to be incredible if there's going to be 3rd and 4th graders in that gym at the same time.
Well, there might be some 4th graders who arrive early or
Right.
3rd graders that linger. But, okay, so I'm just looking at the newsletter. And
Sorry, I would look it up, it's on my calendar.
it says, so on the 11th is 3rd and 4th grade concerts. 3rd grade starts at 6. 4th grade starts at 7.
Okay.
And what day is this?
This is the 11th. This is next Wednesday. And
Yeah,
then,
so on my calendar, it has them, 3rd graders will start showing up at 5:45. So that gives them, and then the concert will actually start at 6.
So there's
And-
like 30 minutes in between.
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what time do 4th graders start coming in?
4th grader starts coming in at 6:45.
yeah, their concerts at 7, and they're encouraged to come 15 minutes early to get their t-shirts on and whatever else,
Mhm.
right? Yeah. 5th grade and the orchestra is on the 22nd of April.
Please, after, since you guys have a number of 3rd and 4th graders, let us know if this system works better.
for you.
Okay.
The 2
You
grades
having
on
the
one
two
night.
concerts?
Yeah. And then first and second, I think it's like June 3rd, maybe. It's in the sign-up sheet. Hang on, let me have a quick look.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to get more.
it is the third. First and second is the third at 5:45 to show up.
But just
Yeah,
to echo what Tobias is saying, I was there when you set up that stage, and it is not easy. And so if there's other people who are in first, second, or fifth who need to know how to set up that stage because the music teacher doesn't do it,
Yeah.
it would be important for somebody to come and observe that because it wasn't easy.
So what time are you planning on setting it up on that Wednesday?
I have the sign of genius says 5:15.
Okay.
I feel like that should be enough time.
Yeah, as long as it's.
The riser is usually the custodial staff helps drag over, is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so I remember last year I helped drag all that stuff back.
Yep.
And
It's
Billy was
It's
happy.
enough time if you've got, so it takes 2 people to set up the stage officially, but you've also got to set up the chairs for all of the parents.
Right,
So you,
that takes a while.
yeah, so you, optimally, you need 4 people,
That's what I have on the sign of genius.
yeah, to complete that mission.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah, so if anyone wants
knows?
to learn, I would say be there at 5:15 next Wednesday.
I can't promise anything, but I'll try and be there because it would be nice to know for the rest of them. So.
I signed up for it, but I actually signed my husband up for it too, and he knows what it is.
Oh, perfect.
Do we have any idea who
so
knows?
First and second grade comments,
Done.
looks like Megan's husband knows what he's doing.
Perfect.
And Chris Wiseman is
Even-
watching, and he is taking it apart. So, second grade, he's in second grade too.
Yeah.
So you've got
I'll still
people-
try.
you've
At the
got-
very least,
yes.
you get an extra set of hands for setup. But
Exactly.
if I can make it, but again, no promises. I reserve the right to flake out.
And then, yeah, 4th grade and second grade are gonna be on cleanup. Unless other people want to later.
Parents were really good about helping out at the end. I mean, there's usually, they're stacking all the chairs up again, stack chairs up for us.
Yeah, as long as somebody kind of knows how to do the stage.
I'll come help you put this stage together. I don't have to be here till later, but I will come for 1 second on the same day.
Sounds good.
Oh, right,
I'm
you
free.
do the same thing.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Okay, book fair, tentative dates are the 28th through the 30th, so that is a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're not gonna put the sign-up genius out for that yet. Last but not least, we have the end of the year event. Last year, we called it Have a Ball with PTO. This year, we can call it Play Date from the PTO, whatever you wanna give it to. We do need to decide if we are going to provide the foods like we did last year, which was the Costco hot dogs, which did not go over extremely well.
Don't you still have some in your freezer?
I still have some in my freezer. Yeah, I still have quite a few in my freezer.
I have a proposal that I didn't bring up in the board meeting,
Okay.
but I think it would be great if the end of the year event could inspire people to come to popsicles on the playground over the summer in some way. Because I think that it's a great opportunity to. I think that it would be really great if we could help draw people across from the end of school to the beginning of the next school year with some kind of connection point. And it is challenging to get folks to come to popsicles in the playground during the summertime. You know, if there was a way to inspire them some way with an end of the year event to reconnect or group up and like check in over the summer, that'd be really cool.
My biggest problem is I always forget it's happening. I forget
Yeah.
it's there, and then I'm like, oh, I missed it.
What? Well, and that's one of the things that, so I know a lot of our PTO kids have developed their own club. If you did not know this, they have their own club, in which they have a bike club. And they literally bicycle from one person's house to the other person's house and harass that family. And they're having a very good time. So you actually could do a family biking thing at all of the different parks in our neighborhood, whether that be Menlo, Huron, Meadow, which is where we had all of the popsicles on the playground when they were doing road construction.
I would just, I mean, for the year when we couldn't be here because they were doing the roof, it was confusing which park it was gonna be at, so I would say either the school or just like stick to the location, but like having it different every time, I think seemed hard.
Okay.
To track. That was,
Yeah.
I don't know, that was my feeling
Same.
on it, but.
I don't want to jump the gun into discussing popsicle because that's a June conversation. But
That is a much later conversation.
We do currently need a chair for the have a ball committee, is that correct?
We do.
So that's a job that could get filled.
You'll also need a chair for popsicles on the playground as well.
We could do like a steal from Ignitimans, do like a passport where like the kids could like, and it would list all the parks, what days to go. You get a stamp, you get a popsicle, and then if you can turn it in at the beginning of next year, you get a prize.
That's actually really good.
Almost.
There you go. We also have Island Park in our neighborhood too, but you only have a couple.
But I like that it's like
Yeah.
set like
Yeah.
way in advance and then on the thing, yeah, that's a good idea.
And if the kids have a passport that says where the popsicles are, they will help remind the parents.
Yes. Especially if there's an incentive for having a certain number done at the end of the summer. So,
Whoever your chairperson is, they have to have the freezing space for the popsicles. That's it.
I thought we had something here for that.
If we can get to the school, because we might not be able to because
Well,
of the.
they're gonna have passes, it's gonna be single lane.
I mean, yeah.
it might just be easier to locate the popsicles elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead of have a ball, it would be ready, set, summer.
Mm.
Cute.
Or you better
Love it.
brand. We don't want to repeat themes.
No.
Keep it fresh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine, either, all of it fine. You just, and then is it gonna be food truck or who's going to make the food?
So there was some discussion about the pros and cons of the Costco hot dogs. And the main con so far that I've heard is that there's some left over.
A lot.
The wireless.
You like fine wine, better.
So I don't know if that's necessarily grounds for sort of throwing the hot dogs out with the warming water or
Also,
or if maybe it was like somehow the delivery could use improvement.
There's a whole lot of things you can experiment, moving the station, so where it was located. Were you there, Ginger? If you came around the other way, you couldn't really see the food tables.
Right, until you got clear over there.
Until you got clear over there, but we wanted to give it access to the book fair. But for whatever reason, we just didn't, we didn't have a whole lot of tables on hops.
I think the PTO board should dress up as hot dogs.
I think the middle school PTO.
I'll be the ketchup.
In theory, free food like could be a draw, right?
Yeah.
More so than like there's a corn dog truck you could pay
Buy
for if
stuff.
you want.
Yeah.
Right.
So we could bring in Willamette Valley hot dogs. They've come before to our carnivals. It's great.
Even if you just have like
But
one grill, they could just be cooking the same hot dog the entire time. There's something different about like having the idea that it's cooked there versus that it was pre-prepared.
Dude, so we could have a cooler full of Costco hot dogs and like a little Weber kettle.
And just one dude pretending to grill hot dogs the whole time. And I promise you will see 2 times the uptake on that bad boy. If you smell a hot dog cooking, you're gonna eat a hot dog.
I think
Like,
the communication on the fact that the food was free was a sticking point last year too. So.
I think people thought it was free for children. I don't know if they knew that it was free for adults, even though the flyer said it was pretty quick. But
Anyway, that's something that the committee can sort out. as soon as I have a chair.
Yeah. But anyway, that will be fun.
What day is it?
The event itself, last year it was designed to coincide with the book fair. So
Which is
the
the
idea
last
that people would
weekend.
come, they'd browse the book fair, and then they would get a tent towards the playground and be like, ooh, free hot dogs.
It worked. It worked for us. I didn't intend it, so.
So like the 30th?
So I don't know
it's
what
the weekend after Memorial Day. Memorial Day, and then the following weekend is when it takes
Yeah,
place.
so it would be like the 29th,
So
I mean, the 30th technically is a Saturday,
That's
so,
June 5th.
Wait, the book fair on Saturday?
30th.
book fair is actually the 27th
27th through
through the
30th.
29th.
Okay.
Okay.
So the have a ball, we could do it on Friday the 29th.
It was on Saturday, wasn't it?
So there's two major reasons that we planned it on that Saturday. One is because all of our events are on a Friday, and there are parents who can't attend.
Okay.
So we did it on a Saturday, so those parents who have never been able to attend a PTO event can attend a PTO event.
Gotcha. Okay, so book fair actually goes into Saturday.
It does,
Okay.
goes through Saturday.
Okay.
Do we have, I don't know if we've reserved the school for that event yet.
I went back through Fiscalitron for the second half of the year recently to just make sure. I think I reserved it.
Okay.
I will double check because it's a lot to keep track of, but I think I did.
Alright, so the family thank you is the 30th, May 30th.
The family thank you is, yes, the 30th.
What is that event?
The 30th?
They said something.
It's the.
Ready to summer.
Oh, okay.
The generic brand
It's
version. Yeah.
currently on the PTO calendar as family thank you.
The other thing that we were asked is that we make sure that the food is free, since all of our other events have food trucks. Or they have to, that's not necessarily true because we have pizza at the dance. So, yeah. Loophole. Another loophole. All right. So anyway, we don't have to make decisions on any of that. That's in May. But it is important to
upcoming.
plant the seed. No pun intended for the plant there. Okay. Volunteer opportunities. Popcorn committee. Paul, are you going to be the chair of the popcorn committee? Are you keeping that for next year? Okay. Little Free Library, we need a new chairperson for that. Globe Party is just a volunteer opportunity. The team assembly. I've got another QR code for us, Thomas. All right. Tell me when I'm good.
You are good.
Okay.
I back up a little bit, sorry. There you go. Now you're good.
This is the event that is an assembly for the kids. It stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Mathematics.
Yeah.
You got it.
I get a gold star! Yay! Okay, so that takes place during the school. You have to have your Raptor. Make sure you've got your Raptor. And it's 2-hour sessions. If you click the QR code, you can sign up right there.
So we did split it up into 2-hour shifts?
Yes.
Okay.
The sign up meeting is currently split up. Although I kept the all day block because someone had signed up for it and I didn't want to displace them. So if you want to sign up for 6 hours, you can, but you can also sign up.
Well, that's good news. I was worried I wouldn't be able to do it, but if it's sectioned into blocks, then I can.
Yeah, currently sectioned into blocks.
So, yeah, and you can just click the QR code right here, and they'll take you right there. I'm not giving people any chances anymore.
Or check the March newsletter if you prefer your phone.
Yep. All right, any questions? Anybody have the answers? Yeah, me neither. All right. Okay, we're gonna call it good. Thank everybody for your patience. And we'll see you soon.